everyone, welcome back to Signatures Education. This little video is all about one of our subjects that we cover in our tuition classes, one-to-one tuition, and all of that good stuff. And it's all about, it has to be my favourite, and that's accounting. Okay, my second favourite is economics, my absolute favourite is accounting. Okay, so why should anybody learn accounting? Well, learning accounting offers numerous advantages to both personal and professional growth. First of all, we've got financial literacy. Okay, so accounting provides the fundamental knowledge to manage your personal finances effectively, including better budgeting, very, very important, saving, investing, and understanding financial documents. In other words, when you are going to look at investing, especially if you're doing it by yourself, you need to be able to understand what you're looking at. What is the difference between gross and net profit? What's the difference between cost of sales and expenses? Okay, if you're running your own business, whether you're a small, medium, or even large size firms, these numbers, or those particular numbers and particular ratios, are going to be very, very important to you. And you need to be both confident in speaking about them whenever you're looking for investors or finance, or talking to them to shareholders. You need to be able to know that you know what you're talking about. And it all starts at step one, of course. Accounting opens career opportunities. So accounting opens doors to a wide range of career paths, including public accounting, corporate finance, auditing, tax advisory, and consulting. Accountants are in high demand and often have stable and well-paying jobs. We've got understanding business. Accounting is the language of business. Understanding accounting principles helps comprehend how businesses operate and make financial decisions. It provides insights into profitability, cost control, financial health, and especially if you are a public or even a public organisation or a charity, you need to make sure that you are staying within your budget. Okay, because a lot of these times you don't have the opportunity to get loans. You're going to have to fundraise to get more money in other ways, and you're going to have to get quite inventive. But you also need to know how much money do you need to make. We have decision-making skills. Accounting information is crucial for making informed decisions, whether in business or in your home life. It aids evaluating financial impact in different choices, such as investments, whether you're going to expand, or cost-cutting measures. We have, of course, regulatory compliance. Knowledge of accounting ensures compliance within the financial regulations and standards, which is vital for avoiding legal issues and maintaining integrity of financial reporting. Okay? We want to make sure we're sticking by the law and we're doing everything in the timeline that we need to report on. We've got entrepreneurial success, of course. For entrepreneurs, accounting knowledge is invaluable in managing the financial aspects of running or starting a business. It helps budgeting, forecasting, in other words, what's going to happen in the future, tax planning, and managing cash flow, all critical to business success. And yes, tax is part of it. If you employ somebody, you've got national insurance and income tax. You've also got your own income tax if you're a sole trader or a partnership, should you be in a partnership, all these things. So your accountant, your bookkeeper, and if you're studying accounting and either going to do it for yourself or at the very least know what you're talking about when the accountant is speaking to you or the bookkeeper is speaking to you, you're more relaxed, okay? And you understand what's going on. You've not got that stress knot in your tummy, which is not good for anyone. Trust me, I've seen it, I've even felt it certain times. And this, having knowledge of what's going on in your finances can ease that dramatically. We're at 7 out of, let's see how many of them managed to list, 12 different reasons here. So number 7 on the list is analytical skills. Accounting develops strong analytical and problem-solving skills. It involves interpreting financial data, identifying trends, and making recommendations based on quantitative analysis, quantitative being numbers, of course. Number 8, global relevance. Accounting principles are applied worldwide, making it a versatile skill that if you are working for a multinational or you're planning to emigrate, as I did, okay, And here's the interesting thing. When I immigrated to Canada, and in Canada, North America, in the US, I'm not sure about Australia and New Zealand, you have to do all your own taxes. There is a certain element of pay as you earn that we have here in the UK, but everybody files their own taxes at the end of the year. And when I went to the company, I can't even remember the name of the company, unfortunately, and if I saw it, I would know. It was a big company, probably Canada-wide. They were advising me wrongly on what to do about my taxes. And I'm like, no, I'm entitled to whatever it was. I can't even remember now. It was 10 years, well, more than 10 years ago now. They were saying, you're not entitled to that as an immigrant. And I'm like, yes, I am. I know I am. And I ended up doing my taxes myself the whole time that I was there. I'm fairly confident. But more confident even still, because everybody else I knew that was doing their own taxes, whether they were giving it to any of these companies for them or they were doing it in-house like me, they would get really worried about getting audited. Okay, but because I had that background, I'm just like, well, if I've made a mistake and I get audited, at least then I'll know, right? But I also have the confidence to say, no, I'm doing everything right. In fact, like I've double checked everything. And when my friend and I went to see an accountant, because we both started up our own businesses at the same time, and she wasn't happy with the company she was using. I've gone off on a tangent here, but it's a good story. And we went to see this other accountant, and she was lovely. But she actually ended up paying more. She thought she was going to pay less in tax. She actually ended up paying more in tax because, unfortunately, the accountant didn't understand the nature of the business. And I was like, no, you're entitled to this, that, and the next thing. She's like, no, I'm not. And I went and double, triple, quadruple checked. I'm like, yeah, we are entitled to this. So she actually ended up paying for the accountant and then paying the extra tax on top of it. But at least she felt safe. She felt good at the end of it. So it was maybe worth it in that sense. But for me, being able to change countries to get back to global relevance and understand the accounting system there, understanding the need to pay tax, very, very important. Go back to economics, which is a video I've just done previously, to find out reason. Well, in fact, no, I didn't list it in reasons of why we need to pay tax, but we'll get into that in the actual courses. I am happy to pay tax. I've been a public school teacher for, it's not been the whole 20 years because I've had mat leave and I've run my own business for certain times, but I've been in and out of teaching. I've had cars that have used the roads. I understand the needs for taxis, okay? I want people to get paid a fair wage. I don't want the refuse collectors striking again, which they're threatening to do here, or the fire brigade striking. And I know they can't actually strike anymore, but even so, what I'm saying is I want them paid a fair wage. So I am happy to pay my taxes, right? But I need to know how much that I pay so that I pay it correctly. I need to be able to understand it, and as I go abroad, I can make my accounting background both work for me and for anybody that I work for as well, which is brilliant. Okay, back to my list. Number 9, ethical awareness. It kind of ties into what I was just saying. Understanding accounting emphasises the importance of ethics in financial reporting and business practices. Okay, we all want to not just stay on the right side of the law, but be above and beyond, be ethical businesses. As most, thankfully, companies are. But of course, if you go back to the days of Dickens, not so much. It fosters a sense of responsibility and integrity, which are crucial in maintaining trust and transparency in financial matters. Number 10, financial planning analysis. Accounting knowledge is essential for roles in financial planning and analysis, where professionals assess financial performance, develop budgets, and create strategic plans. We've also got technological proficiency, of course. We've got a lot of software out there, just to name 4, okay? In any accounting course, you will start with a spreadsheet. So that might be Excel, it might be Google Sheets. I've completely forgotten the Apple programs, I'm so sorry. Or it might be another company similar that deals with spreadsheets, okay? They do the same tool at the end of the day. It's like buying which calculator do you want, okay? But then we've also got these other companies that deal specifically with accounting. And here's just three, there'll be more. The three big ones that I know of, there's Sage, QuickBooks, and Xero, spelled with an X, okay? And a lot of our accountants, both in North America and here, will use one of those programs. And if I remember correctly, Xero's from New Zealand. I think Sage is British and QuickBooks is American. And QuickBooks are the company that do TurboTax. Okay, or at least they used to. I'm sure they still do. And TurboTax is the program you would use to calculate your own taxes. And it's very, very good. It's very helpful. Right. Learning accounting enhances the proficiency within those tools. Okay. And speeds our process up so that we can get on to doing things that we enjoy a lot more. We've got adaptability and continuous learning. The accounting field is dynamic, and of course it's changing and learning with industries changing and with technology changing. So we have to keep up to date with what's going on. And of course, as each new government comes in, regulations change. In the past few years in Britain, we've seen corporation tax change at least once, and it's gone up rather than down this time. VAT's pretty much stayed the same, although we're about to get it on private school tuition. And something else has changed recently. Oh, national insurance has gone up and then gone back down. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're on board with everything, and of course making sure that everyone's being paid minimum wage. So we need to keep learning, keep staying in there. Studying accounting encourages continuous learning and adaptability to stay current with industry developments. In summary, learning accounting equips individuals with essential financial skills, enhances career prospects, supports businesses, fosters ethical and analytical thinking, and is a valuable discipline for anyone interested in understanding and managing financial information effectively. Oh, that was a lot to get through and I went off in stories. Welcome to Life with me. Okay, you'd be lucky that I didn't sing throughout this one. I drive my kids mad with that one. All right, I look forward to you when the next video I'm going to do is all about business, of course. All right, see you then. Bye-bye now.